This is to all the, I ain't gonna call y'all sissies, but that's what society call you, sissies, homosexuals, transgender. Well, check this out. Transgender, sissies, homosexual, whatever you prefer to be called, ladies. I call y'all ladies, good ass ladies. But check this out, baby. There was a sissy in the prison. He called himself Latoya, black. Well, him and another sissy, they robbed a, I heard it was a hitman on the street. He came to Kentucky, and these sissies here, they look like women. Built like them, big old hips, big butts, titties and shit. Thick lips, little features or something like a woman, small feet, small hands. So they try to take his dude, and the dude killed one of the sisters and took a knife and threw it at the other one, stuck him in the side of the temple. And he went out a two-story window, the one called Latoya. Check this out. He gets locked up, come back to prison, violated his parole. So now all his hair is falling out. But this sissy here took pride in looking like a lady. So what he did, he took a brogan boot, took the shoestrings out, unraveled the shoestrings.
The thread inside the
Yeah,
shoestring?
the thread inside of the string of the shoestring.
Yeah.
Unraveled it where it'd be like her. So he came to me and asked me, he said, Felice, do me a favor, baby. I said, what's that? He said, will you staple this to my head? I said, staple what to your head? He said, this right here, he had that shit.
You said staple?
Staple. He gonna make hair for his head.
But he gonna staple it to his head?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So he had it all branched out, so he took it, he said, right here. So I put the staple right there and went, he'll shake like that. I said, God damn. I said, you ready? He said, yeah. So I landed another one. He said, back it up. I said, right there? He said, yeah. So I stapled his whole head. But here's the catch. He came outside swinging his hair and all that shit like that, making it swing. That shit look good as a motherfucker, making him look sexy. But the girls caught on. Because the sun was shining and seen all that staples in his head, all that shit sparkling. So the girl walked up to him and asked him what was making all that shining stuff come out of his head. So when they found out it was staples, they rolled him up for inflicting bodily injury on yourself, snatched that shit out of his head, right? So he went to the hole. But when he came out of the hole, you know, he don't want nobody seeing bald-headed.
Right.
This was a sissy that took pride in having hair. But you can't buy weaves and wigs in the penitentiary. So what he did, he went right back to the bootstring, unraveled the shit, and he took glue, sugar, honey, and something else he put in there to make a paste that was like Gorilla Glue, right? When he put that shit all over his head, then he could just stick the shit on her, and it would stay.
It would stay?
Man, that motherfucking shit stayed, man. We see this sissy in the shower, bro. Her all the way down his back, shaking his head and shit, washing his hair, and that shit wouldn't come out. But here's the trouble. All that sugar and honey attracted a lot of bees. So when he come out of the shower, he had his little hot pants on and shit, his booty hanging out. He got a big old butt, you know. So he called himself Latoya. So he come out. So he was bending over, tooting his ass out, trying to entice the, you know, the men, right? Show men that, you know, nigga, I'm packing. So I confronted him. I said, hey, Drew. I mean, I ain't gonna call his name out, his actual name. I'm gonna call him Latoya. That's what he went by. I said, hey, look, you got a lot of bees flying around your head, nigga. So he came out with this. It's sissy here. He was like one of them cans that likes to. He'll fight a motherfucker. He said, "Fuck you, nigga." He said, "You niggas always hating on a bitch when a bitch is trying to look good and shit. Nigga, get on away from me, nigga." I said, "Go on, some stupid motherfucker." So I went back, and bees landed in his head, man. This motherfucker out there bending over and all this shit, trying to entice motherfuckers. And when one of the first bees that stung him, you can almost hear that shit pop. It said, that motherfucker did like that. He started doing all that shit. And bees would turn his ass up, right? He passed out. This motherfucker passed out, right? They took him to the hospital. And they brought him back here, this white thing wrapped. His head was swelled up like this. So this white dude holler, "Hey, LaToya, who you running to? The Rano?" Sissy went crazy, man. It's black sissy. Fuck you, hoochie. You're mammy. You funky hunky. I'll kill you with all that old shit, right? Man, I'm just telling you, man, it's some crazy shit that you see in the penitentiary. Crazy